Okay, awesome. I am live and extremely out of focus. How the hell do I fix the focus on this? No, that's not professional at all. What do I do? What do I do? I need to focus with this. Okay, do you see me? Hello? Is it this? Is it the light? Oh gosh, that's not very professional. Everything's collapsing. Everything's falling apart. Ignore this. Come back in 5 minutes. Oh, that's funny. That's quite funny. Maybe it's the fact that I put the camera in a new angle, let's move everything back to where it was so that things can get fixed. Da-da-do. Spotlight. Okay. Can I please be in focus? Can I be in focus? Okay. Am I in focus? Can I be in focus? Why does my thing not want me to be in focus? Focus on me. Okay, awesome. There we go. That's much better. Now this is just too high. Yeah. Okay, awesome stuff. Okay, there we go. That was a mess and a half of first 5 minutes. If you're watching this stream, please don't watch the first 5 minutes. Oh, that was such a mess. I love that. Okay, awesome. We are live. I don't think anyone is with us quite yet. We okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, awesome. We are live. Arsenal versus Tottenham, the North London derby. This is going to be absolutely massive. I see Justin Mia is there. Hello, Finn. I see you have 909 subs. Yes, I do. Hopefully, within the next day or two, we can get that 910. We're very close. I'm very happy to see you. Obviously, welcome back, Justin Mall, to another live stream, the North London derby. Arsenal versus Spurs. 7 points between the two teams. But you know what? I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what your prediction for this game is. Let me know. I'm excited. I myself am expecting Spurs to win, not just because they are higher up on the table, just because Arsenal have been a bit iffy this season. They've been quite off. I'd have to say, or at least that's just my opinion about it. Looking at Spurs, as Jose said, they've got like one injury in their team where Arsenal have none. So both teams do pretty much have their strongest teams. But I'm looking forward to this. I'm expecting a lot of goals. Yeah, and in terms of results, I'm expecting a Spurs win 3-2, maybe. Maybe that's optimistic. Maybe it's going to be 0-0. Maybe it's going to be 1-0. That might be optimistic. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we've got about 15 minutes before the match starts. As I said, I'm expecting big things. I hope it's a great one. Okay, yeah, I'm looking forward to that trio front for Tottenham Hotspurs. I think Bale has been an incredible form. I think he's definitely going to add an element, especially. Well, look, he's not as fast as he used to be, but he still has that pace and now experience. So Son, Kane, and Gareth Bale, I think those three working together. I would say, look, bar Gareth Bale, both Kane and Son are in their primes, so the three of them should work like super super well with each other in a circle. Are you doing Man United versus West Ham watch along? Enjoyed your West Ham content. I'm glad you've enjoyed my West Ham content. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I will not, which is funny because I really love West Ham and I am a Manchester United fan. But doing two live streams in a row, unfortunately, it sounds bad, but I do have things that I do need to get done other than this. So unfortunately, I don't have the time. Plus, it ends quite late for me. It ends at like 10 o'clock, which, look, I'm not saying, oh, I need to be in bed by like 8. But if I live stream from like 6 o'clock now until like 10 o'clock, then unfortunately I lose quite a bit of time because I still have videos to plan. But you know what? I wish I could. I might watch like the first half of it, but I don't think I'll be live streaming it, unfortunately. So I'm sorry to let you know, maybe in future. But yeah, I'm trying to do at least one live stream every 3 days or 2 a week, let me say. And because Arsenal versus Spurs is like the big one, I wanted to do like the big one this week. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to both the Spurs Arsenal game and the West Ham Manchester United game. I'm expecting both of those to be good. I don't know if you've seen my recent prediction video, but I'm upset that that West Ham United won't be playing Jesse Lingard. I think that's such a look. It sucks. Obviously, it's in the contract, it's the rules, but I don't know. I think it would have been fun to watch Lingard versus Manchester United. That could just be my opinion, obviously. Just dropping to say hi. Can't stay on for this one, unfortunately. Oh, that is a pity. But Crabtree United, I hope that you enjoy whatever you are doing, and hopefully I see you in the next one. Yeah, but thank you for dropping in to say hi. Obviously, I always appreciate any support, whether it's a second or whether you watch the whole live stream. I do appreciate it. But you know what? I'm looking forward to this. It's so weird to think both these teams are fighting as a mid-table side, even though if you look at the quality in their teams, like they don't look like mid-table sides. Obviously, looking at Spurs, they've got Kane, Son, Bale up front. They've got decent midfielders. They've got decent defense. Hugo Lloris, fantastic goalkeeper. Looking at Arsenal, obviously, defense, not the best, but they've got really good midfielders like Partey, Odegaard. Attack, obviously, really good goalkeeper. So looking at the qualities in these two teams, it's weird seeing them as a mid-table battle at this stage of the season. Just make sure my TV volume's not too loud so that it doesn't pick up on the phone. Oh, but this is going to be brilliant. What's it like? 10 minutes left until the match. I'm looking forward. I think it's going to be really good, and I'm excited because both Odegaard or all three Odegaard, Saka, and Smith Rowe are all playing for Arsenal. So I can't wait to see the attacking element from Arsenal. Obviously, as I said, I kind of support Spurs in this. I've always kind of said if I didn't support Manchester United, I would support Spurs just because I've just always liked Spurs compared to other football clubs. It's just one of those clubs that doesn't really have anything controversial that I've seen. At least it's a very clean football club. And it's always been very good. I have to appreciate that. Oof, okay, they're showing highlights between old Spurs and Arsenal matches. I miss Pochettino, just in the Premier League. Obviously, as I said, never managed my club, was linked to Manchester United, but I don't know. I miss Pochettino. He was always one of the nicest characters in football. Definitely going to be an intense game. I hope it's an intense game. I hope that it has a lot of goals in it. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not a boring 0-0 or oh yeah, there was a goal in this minute, but that's pretty much it. Hoping that it's somewhat of an eventful game. I'm expecting like all attacks, like both attacks to be fully out. I think in terms of the last 5 years, both teams are probably at their weakest in terms of their defense. So hopefully that's a good thing in terms of goals, but yeah, we'll see as the game goes on. And it's weird looking at these highlights from even 2 years ago. Both of these teams have actually changed dramatically, even though we might not think so. Like here, they're busy showing highlights with Mustafi and Kolasinac being managed by Unai Emery, and that's only recent times. Even David Luiz at while at Chelsea, then now at Arsenal. So yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. I think both teams look, whether Arsenal can still fight for a European spot, I don't know. But in terms of pride, this is a massive game. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Obviously, it is a home game. I think the teams have been released. I've kind of skimmed over them, but I haven't looked at them properly. So I'm excited to see what teams set out to do in terms of are they going to be attacking? I think both teams are going very attacking. So it's going to be great to see. I'm looking forward to it. And I don't know what you guys think in terms of a prediction. Drop your predictions down below so that I can see what you guys predict for this game. For me personally, it might be optimistic, as I said, but a 3-2 to Spurs. It's what I'd like to say. Whether it'll happen or not, probably not. But I am expecting a Spurs win. Big time, big time. Okay, busy showing highlights once again. Remember, guys, I'm like 30 seconds behind you, but showing Lacazette. Obviously, he is going to captain Arsenal tonight, which I think that's quite a big one. I think Lacazette, I don't know. I don't know if I want to call him an Arsenal flop. I think he's been really good there. He could have done better, but I think now, this current team, he's got the correct players around him with like an Odegaard. He needs to start picking up on numbers. Obviously, Aubameyang's been out of form, but I think Lacazette, I mean, with the current Arsenal team, could really thrive. Or at least, I'm not going to say I'm hoping so because I don't care that much as a neutral. But I think he's a good player. I'd like to think so. And of course, it's going to be interesting to see like that battle between a super experienced coach like Mourinho versus Arteta, who hasn't been around for like ages. I mean, what Arteta's only been like a professional manager for like a year and a half, something like that. Part of me wants to say, oh yeah, but he's done well in that year and a half. But has he? He's won 2 trophies, but ended both seasons mid-table with Arsenal. I don't know about you, but I'm not that impressed. White Hart Lane. Okay, so it is home for Spurs, right? I believe so. No, is it not Arsenal? I don't know. I think it might be home for Arsenal. Might get the Emirates. The Emirates. Yeah. We've seen some fantastic players or characters, let's say, throughout this derby, like over the years, like obviously like a Crouch or someone like that, or a Defoe versus a Henry Bergkamp. Obviously, big players. And obviously, they're showing me on TV. Sorry, Spurs 7th on the table, Arsenal 10th. I mean, I've never, like, or at least in a very long time, not seen these teams that low on the table battling against each other. And it's weird seeing Liverpool in 8th, like, I don't know if they'll end up in Europe. Okay, so they've got the teams on screen. Suarez in the right back position. He's actually been really good when he's played. Gabriel and Luiz, obviously, that Brazilian link in central defense, that's going to be very important. Tierney, Smith Rowe, Xhaka, Odegaard, they've got a very attacking team, Arsenal. Well, if you look at Spurs, I mean, Kane with Lucas Moura behind him, Bale and Son looking very, very good, and Ndombele and Holzberg in the kind of holding midfield positions. It's going to be a real battle. Now, obviously, one point I always like to pick out of that Spurs centre-back position, it's either Dyer or Sanchez. I don't know. I'm very mixed between who I prefer because Eric Dyer can have very good performances, but he's not consistent, where Sanchez has very, very poor discipline. So we'll see if that costs them. The stream is freezing a bit. Oh, I hope that picks up a tiny bit. I don't know if anything I can do from my side. Unfortunately, I don't know if my Wi-Fi is maybe a bit weaker at the moment. I hope that doesn't carry on for too long, but let me know every now and then, like every 5-10 minutes, like if the stream's good. If it's quality's dropping, I hope it's okay. London, our city, Arsenal. There's nobody better. Like, that I don't understand. Like, there's a big Arsenal banner saying there's no one better. It's like Arsenal, and obviously you've got a picture of Arteta. I'm so tired of that trend in football where just because it's the team you support, whatever, that it has to be the best, Like, that's not, you should be able to say as a fan of whoever that a rival, whatever, is better than yours. Like, I don't know. It's a weird mentality that some people have. And Rougelon, obviously playing, he hasn't played a lot this season because of injuries at Spurs. I'm excited to see him. A bit salty because obviously he was supposed to go to Manchester United. I can see this ending 3-2. Both teams are so attacking. Yeah, Mohammed, I tend to agree with you. I'm excited. That's exactly my prediction that I said, obviously, early on in the stream, that I think it could end 3-2, unless it's going to be 0-0 or 0-1. I think 3-2 is what I would like to go for. Defensively, both can not be that great, but attacking-wise, both are there 100%. I'm excited for this. But I think Spurs definitely have the upper hand. Because it's Arsenal's attack. It's one of those attacks that it's either like it's there, it's visible, or you don't know it exists. But yeah, we look ready to start. They're probably going to kick the ball any second now. Bernd Leno in goal for, I think Bernd Leno was one of the most underrated transfers, and that's the problem. Like, many people don't look at the transfers, and when it comes to goalkeepers, well, they do if they're very expensive, or like someone like Mendy who replaced a bad goalkeeper like Kepa. But not enough people talk about Leno. I think he's been brilliant, and obviously Arsenal putting Aubameyang on the bench, whether it's the right decision. Look, he's not happy about it, but look, Aubameyang, he was supposed to be like a 20-goal-a-season striker this season to help Arsenal after that horrible season Arsenal had lost. But you know what? I can't just blame him. It's the team in general. Arsenal were horrible last season and season before. The only difference is they scored goals, which, if Aubameyang's not scoring goals, you notice it a bit more. Okay, time to take the knee. And then, yeah, we should be starting any second now. It is going to be brilliant. This is going to be a huge match for both teams. And the ball has been kicked. We have started. Is that Suarez there on the right side? Ooh, beautiful around Heung-min Son. I think there's going to be a lot of pace, and I think there's going to be a lot of energy in a game like this. I hope we don't have a boring moment. To be honest, that's all I can hope for is good football. Ndombele. Look, I think lots of people expected Ndombele to come to Spurs and like score a lot of goals, but I think he's been decent when he's played. I think people expected a lot when he scored in his debut versus Aston Villa last season, but it's Ndombele. He wins the ball in the midfield. He can be good. Okay, Arsenal must be careful running back with Harry Kane chasing that they don't mess up because Arsenal compared to like any other team I've ever seen, like they can have some horrible passes at the back. They don't do well under pressure, unfortunately for them. David Luiz pops it over to Saka. Oh, David Luiz is like known for that. He's so underrated when it comes to being an attacking centre back. Like his vision is something else, to be honest. Not the best at clearing the ball away with his head, but his passes can be top notch. Yes, Martin Odegaard has space. Can Hoiberg catch him? Ooh, good slide by Sanchez. Well done. It's still bizarre to me though that Spurs got rid of like Vertonghen, for example, like without much mention of it. Obviously, it was during like peak lockdown, but I don't know. There should have been some sort of testimonial or something because he'd been there like forever, and I feel like you need that kind of respect. Yes, Rougelon uses his pace. Gets it to Son. As I said, this is going to be a very pacey game. Both teams love to run. And that's probably the reason why I'm streaming this game instead of the Manchester United West Ham game, is because I'm expecting a lot more from this game. Saying that, I bet you this is going to end 0-0 and then Manchester United West Ham 3-4, something stupid. By the way, if that happens, this is live. This is on the internet. Don't forget. Ooh, bit of a sloppy pass by is that party, I think. Gets it to Shaka. Lacazette. Oh, Lacazette fouled not quite at the edge of the box, but you know what? In free kick distance, I would say. But they've got some big physical players, so I'd assume them to maybe go for more of a cross free kick into the box and hopefully meet David Luiz or Partey's head. That's what I would expect from this. Because David Luiz can be dangerous with his head, I'm telling you. Well, obviously we learned that he knocked out Raul Jimenez. But when it comes to like winning a free kick, look, he can either take a free kick or header one in. It's going to be interesting to see what Arsenal do with this free kick. Spurs got Son and Lucas Moura in the wall. Okay, Odegaard. Now, Odegaard scored a fantastic goal versus, was it Olympiacos, not too long ago from this kind of distance. Oh, okay. Cleared away from Spurs. David Luiz can be dangerous on the ball. Still got it versus Gareth Bale, two legends of the game. David Luiz gets across into the box, but doesn't meet anyone. Odegaard gets it to Lacazette. Can Lacazette do anything? Nope. Goes to Tierney, who, once again, underrated signing. I don't feel like enough people talk about him. Well, Arsenal fans, trust me, talk about him. Okay, so early minutes, first 5 minutes. Arsenal seem to be the attacking threat of the game so far. But we'll see how things go once possession has changed around a tiny bit. Ooh. Okay, Lacazette's got the ball. Oh, yes, but beautiful block by Ndombele. Oh, another shot, but goes straight across the box. You know what? I really like that Spurs fullback partnership of Doherty and Rougelin. I think they've got so much pace and they can look, they don't quite have the numbers, but it's like a Trent Alexander Arnold and Robertson. Okay, Rougelin not getting much support from the throw in, but he still manages to get it away. Arsenal are supplying the pressure. Son gets it over to Doherty. Okay, good clearance. Good to relieve the pressure. Nice and composed. Gareth Bale chips the ball over. Can he get it to Kane? Oh, no. Met Leno's hands quite safely and comfortably. Okay, David Luiz passes it back safely to Bernd Leno. You know, Germany have got a handful, for the Euros, a handful of goalkeepers to choose from. Manuel Neuer to Stegen and Leno. Now, unfortunately, Leno would fall at the bottom of that pile. I'm not saying for me, but I'm saying just in general out of those three. But, you know, he deserves more, like, recognition. As I said, I think he was just obviously just born in the wrong era of goalkeepers for Germany. Well, saying that, I don't know when last Germany had a bad goalkeeper. Oh, Lacazette gets the ball into the box, but Alderweireld clears it, gets it to Son. Lots of pressure being applied by Arsenal, but once again, Ndombele slows down the play, is the difference maker. Ooh, okay. Sloppy pass, but whistle blown by the ref. By the way, do you guys like my Ben 10 mug? It's like the sign of me being an adult, I guess. Aubameyang on the bench. I wonder when Arsenal are going to sell Aubameyang, you know, like, no, I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying in terms of, look, he's getting older. His numbers aren't as good as they were. So I wonder if Arsenal are going to get rid of him within the next year or two. I can almost imagine him at the end of this season going somewhere bizarre like the MLS, or maybe not even, maybe, I don't know if Aubameyang's like young enough to still go to a top team. Which sounds weird to say. Like, I don't think you'd go to like a PSG or something for like a year or two. I don't know. I just don't think that's possible. David Luiz, is he going to deliver another deadly ball from the back? No, not quite. You know what? I was talking about in my previous Manchester United game how Portugal have so many right back options. And like seeing Suarez, I think Suarez is another serious shout. I don't think he'll get selected for Portugal in the Euros, but Suarez, he is a shout. I mean, Suarez, Nelson Semedo, Delo, Cancelo, like Portugal have some decent right backs, you know. It's not looking too shabby for them. Okay, Smith Rowe, can he catch up to the ball? Now, Bale and Dirty, I'm expecting them to work really good on that right side or really well together on that right hand side, especially with Højbjerg. Okay, Lucas Moura can be a deadly player on the ball and so versatile. Can play either wing, striker, centre forward, centre attacking midfielder. He's one of those players I think every manager would like really love to have in the team. Harry Kane playing in his new deeper striker position where he falls back a bit. Dirty, kicks it straight into, I think that's Smith Rowe. Gareth Bale delivers the ball into the box, but met Bernd Leno's hands quite safely. I'm glad Gareth Bale's like, I'm not going to say out of bad form, but he's been in decent form lately. I'm glad he's not being like a total flop at Spurs because I would have hated that. Obviously, I thought he deserved more recognition at Real Madrid. Look, he's probably still going to go back to Real Madrid. I don't think it's a smart idea for Spurs to buy him on a permanent deal because obviously he is getting a bit older. But yeah, I'm glad he's not doing bad. I think Gareth Bale's a player that everyone wants to like, or at least that's my perception of Bale. Okay, Party got the ball. I remember like the world went crazy when Arsenal signed Thomas Partey, but I like, is he going to change the game? I don't know. It sounds quite bizarre, but decent defensive midfielders can change a game, but on a very rare occasion, if the rest of the team doesn't work, like they're not going to get the goals or keep a clean sheet. When everyone else is doing well, a defensive midfielder can win a game, but not when everyone else isn't working, unfortunately. Okay, Tierney, can he get across into the box? Oh, no, it is cleared away by Alderweireld once again. I'm happy because we're now seeing both teams attack a tiny bit more, which I'm glad. It's not just Arsenal, not just Spurs. I'm glad it looks even from both teams. I can hear a cat outside. That's terrifying. Okay, David Luiz got a deadly ball at the back. Gabriel. Gets the ball over to Smith Rowe. Can Smith Rowe do anything with it in a wide position? Okay, Sanchez has moved away from a central position. Okay, now that Dirty is there, there's a bit more relaxation. Sorry. Who should start for Scotland in years? Tierney or Robertson? Oh wait, Spurs clear the ball away. Oh, brilliant clearance. I think personally for me, Robertson. Oh look, Robertson. Don't forget is Scotland's captain. So no matter what form is, I think probably Robertson, unfortunately. I think, look, obviously Tierney's been brilliant, but I think Robertson being Scotland's captain will probably start. But even then, I don't know if you play Tierney as a left wing. Like, look, that sounds very bizarre. But if you play Tierney as a left mid or left wing, I still think you could get something seriously out of him. Or even same with Robertson. I think the best thing Scotland could do is play either Robertson or Tierney, either one of them as left back and left mid, whoever they choose to do that. I think that's probably the best for Scotland. I don't know about you. You can obviously put your opinion in the comment section, but that's what I think. Hello, Cat. Okay, goodbye, Cat. No, that's closed. You stuck up here for the next like half an hour at least. Okay, Martin Odegaard got the ball on a wide position. Can he do anything from it? He gets it to Suarez. Okay, Saka on the ball. One of the most promising players, not just in the Premier League, but in the world at the moment. Oh, yes, Smith Rowe, get it. Oh, I would have gotten into Lacazette, but can Tierney do anything from it? Xhaka, one of the best long-range kicks in the game. Nope. Okay, so Saka keeps ball possession for Arsenal. Spurs' composure at the back's been brilliant this game so far, and they're going to need to do that for 80 more minutes, so hopefully they don't tire out too much. Oh, Suarez once again, so much space on the side, gets it to Saka. Can he meet anyone's head in the middle? No, not quite, unfortunately. Good idea, though, good idea. I shall be 2 seconds, hold on. No, get out. Goodbye, no. And I am back. Sorry, I just had to let the cat out. And that's not a euphemism. Okay, so you know what? I'm liking both attacks. Weirdly enough, I think Arsenal have had the better chances, or at least look like they're about to have the better chances. I do have to say, though, that in the final third, they've been lacking to at least even reach Lacazette up front side. Wingers have been great, fullbacks have been great, but striker-wise, they're not quite getting anywhere. Okay, Leno gets the ball up. Now, unfortunately, without Aubameyang, they don't have like a tall, physical striker. Arsenal, look, Lacazette can be physical, don't get me wrong. But just in terms of winning the ball back, they don't have Aubameyang, and I feel like you do need Aubameyang in your squad for that. But you know what, Arsenal are playing a different type of game, obviously. I'm expecting big things from them. It's going to be interesting to see ball possession. Obviously, I don't want to take up my phone because I'm watching the game, but it would be interesting to see the possession. I feel like Arsenal have a large percentage, but don't forget, I mean, Spurs beats Man City in the beginning of the season with only like 30% possession. Possession means nothing. Oh, Saka, can you get the ball over Hugo Lloris? No, Hugo Lloris uses composure, and that was brilliant by him. What a sweeper keeper move. That is the perfect example of it. Arsenal are still on the attack. Saka on the wing. Can Saka cross it into the box? Gets it to Odegaard. Odegaard does a spin, gets it to Partey, gets it to Xhaka from long distance over the goal. You know, Hugo Lloris was brilliant there. That is the perfect definition of a sweeper keeper. I love that. I love that. Well done. Perfectly timed. Was composed. He thought clearly. Met the ball perfectly. That was brilliant from Hugo Lloris. He can be very proud of himself for that. Check that. Hugo Lloris. I think everything just worked in his favor. That was brilliant. You can see the French goalkeeper still top of his game. You know what? I will say this. I've never really rated Hugo Lloris, but in the last 2 years, he's stepped up a level. He's stepped up a level, like ever since the World, ever since the World Cup. Currently, the possession is 77-23. Okay, so I'm assuming that Arsenal have the 77% possession. They're looking good. But they just need to make sure that they're using their possession. Like at the moment, Spurs are defending very well. But yeah, Arsenal, weirdly enough, are looking like if anyone grabbed a winner, it would be them. Unless Spurs do something brilliant. Oh, Rougelon loses the ball in a silly fashion. Oh, Smith Rowe! Oh, my word. Hit the top bar. What a goal that would have been. Can you imagine, as a youngster, that's your goal in the North London derby as an Arsenal player? That would be your dream. As I said, if anyone's going to score a winner, it's going to be Arsenal. That was brilliant. I want to see that again. Smith Rowe, oh, just hit the bar. I don't know. Would Hugo Lloris have had that covered? I don't know. I think Hugo Lloris might have, but it depends how hard the shot was. I'm not too sure. Okay, Alderweireld. Okay, nice and composed on the ball, the Spurs team. Ndombele gets it through to Lucas Moura, gets it to Højbjerg, to Ndombele once again. The one problem I might have looking at this team is if Arsenal win the ball back, it's going to be tricky for Spurs to fall back on the counter attack because they've only got like literally their two centre backs back. Okay, doing the right decision by passing it to Hugo Lloris. Now, Hugo Lloris or Spurs in general, should I say, are beautiful or brilliant when it comes to team goals. Like they can work all the way from the back to the front. Like they are the perfect counter-attack team. Or they're very smart and tactical. At least they were under Poch, but under Mourinho, you would expect them to be even more like composed and better tactically on the ball. Oh, Heung-min Son feeling his leg a bit. That's not looking good. That's not looking good for Spurs. Is Son Heung-min out? That's not good for Spurs. That is a major loss if he's out. No, the fact that he sat down, I think he's going off. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I don't know. I don't see the bench for Spurs. Is Dele Alli getting ready? I don't know. Would he be the Son replacement? I guess if you move Lucas Moura out wide and put Dele Alli in an attacking midfield position, it could be. But I don't know in terms of Lamela and Bergwijn who's on and who's off. Oh yeah, you can see that moment. Son's like, nah, my leg's gone. That's not promising for him. That's not promising for Spurs. Jose Mourinho is definitely going to have words about that at the end, but only if Spurs lose, obviously. Okay, so Son's going off. I don't think he's going off permanently. I don't know. We'll see if he gets substituted off or if it's just a quick examination. It's not looking good. Son's face isn't looking too good. Who's that? Is that Lamela that they're getting ready to swap off? Yeah, it's Lamela. Oh, that's not good. That's not good for Spurs whatsoever. Attacking wise, they haven't been in the game at all. Now they're losing Son. Oh, you can see Jose Mourinho isn't happy about that. That's a pity. That's a pity. And you can see Son is very unhappy about that. But unfortunately, look, that is one of those things you can't fault or you can't say, oh, that sucks. I wish I could have done better. If you're out, you're out. Lamela, put your shirts on properly, please. I don't know if I like the Spurs attack as much now that it doesn't have that it doesn't have Son in anymore. Lamela and Bale, they can both not at top form at the moment. So, well, Bale has been at top form, but I don't know. I'm not liking the Spurs attack anymore. It's dropped majorly in quality. But Leno gets it to Gabriel. I'm expecting a goal very, very soon. And as I said, I'm expecting it from Arsenal. Lacazette has fallen quite far back. He's playing more of a centre forward role, it seems, in a game like this. Okay, Alderweireld gets it over to Dirty. Can he meet it? Yes, Dirty meets it perfectly. Battles with Smith Rowe to keep possession, keeps possession, gets it to Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale passes it back, slows down play a tiny bit, but rather do that than lose possession, I guess. Alderweireld gets it to Sanchez, who has had a decent game defensively so far. Yes, Lamela. Okay, so what seems to have happened is I think Lamela's moved to an attacking midfield position, and I think Lucas Moura's moved wide, which I didn't consider that as an option, but that works quite well because I don't think Lamela's worked well on the wide. Lucas Moura. Oh, okay. 4 attempts from Arsenal, but none on target. That is insane. None on target for either team. Spurs haven't had a chance yet, 20 minutes in, look, early days, but I expect one shot at least. Okay, Gareth Bale keeps possession. Does he? Nope, loses it. Not the best. Okay. Okay, Spurs having their fair amount of possession. I think that's what they need. Once again, you can't win a game if you don't have the ball. I'm not saying you need to have majority possession, but you need the ball to score. That's a fact. Okay, and Dembele can use his pace. Oh no, Odegaard wins it in a dangerous-ish area. Oh no, come on, Ndombele totally drags down Lacazette. I'm not going to say because it sounds quite soft, but I would almost consider a yellow card for that because look, Ndombele was not going for the ball. He quite literally dragged him down. Okay, Arsenal once again playing it in a defensive area. Look, what I think is going to be dangerous is if Arsenal get the first ball, I think they have potential to totally lock it down in defense. Saying that, Spurs have potential to do that, but for some reason, even though Jose Mourinho is a defensive manager, I don't know, 1 or 2 balls can go through, and I don't know. I don't know. Spurs don't lock it down well all the time. And I think the best example is that early in the season when it was that 3-3 draw with West Ham. I think that was proof that Spurs do struggle to lock down defensively. Okay, can Ndombele win the ball back from Smith Rowe? Arsenal in a very dangerous position and far off target by Partey. Not the regular goal scorer for Arsenal, obviously. It's so weird to think. Look, even though Batman hasn't been in top form, like to not play him, I don't know. I don't know if there's some weird injury or whatever that maybe he's recovering from, but I don't know. I think a big game like this, you need to start Aubameyang. I know, like benching him, it makes him hungry for more. But in my opinion, I don't know. You need to also build his confidence by saying, "Oh yeah, I'm still starting you in big games." Okay. Smith Rowe open on the wing. Oh, very dangerous position, but once again, Sanchez clears it quite comfortably. Lamela, okay. Gareth Bale with a throw in. Haven't seen much of Bale. I think he had like one seriously good pass earlier on this game, but other than that, been quite. But it is still very early days, so it's weird to really, I don't know, have an opinion on it at this stage. Yes, Gareth Bale gets it over to Lamela. Lamela gets it to Harry Kane. Score prediction. Hey, man, it's good to see you, Jack. My prediction for this game, personally, I want to say 3-2 Spurs, or at least that's what I went into this game predicting. Sorry, I've got my food. Hello.
Hello, son.
Go away. Please don't embarrass me. I leave the door slightly open for Millie, or I don't know if she comes out with you, you can close. See, I've got my food. But my prediction going into the game was 3-2 Spurs. But looking at this game so far, Arsenal have definitely had the better attacking opportunities. So, Arsenal, what a miss by Lacazette. But now that I'm in the game, I don't know if Spurs have got it, especially now that Son's off. I'm almost thinking like a 2-0 to Arsenal. Like, attacking-wise, they're looking there, or maybe even a 1-0. And I'm saying that because I think Spurs, I don't know, Arsenal might lock down defensively. instead of going for 2. But Smith Rowe, I would say, funnily enough, has probably been my player to watch. I don't know about you so far. 1-0 to Spurs. 1-0 Arsenal. So your predictions 1-0 Arsenal, yeah. I don't know. But going into this game, I genuinely thought that Spurs would be the better team. But I don't know. They haven't even touched the ball at all. Which, sorry, once again, I shall eat while watching. Come get your food. Okay, now Arsenal once again playing it through the back, which I've realized I like that part of Arsenal. Look, I normally don't like it in football, but Arsenal's very good at getting the ball back, slowing down the pace of the game, and then going up and attacking and actually getting something out of it. I think Arsenal they're really good at that, and I think we've seen that maybe 6-7 times this game. It's been quite big. Arsenal are doing a decent job at defending in this game, I'd say. Okay, now look, Spurs, I have spent maybe, I don't know, 2 minutes in total on that side of the pitch. Fight between Lamela and Xhaka. Trust me, I'm a Manchester United fan. I know by just touching Lamela, he'll fall to the ground. He'll just drop like a pin. So I don't know about that. And Xhaka is one of those players who doesn't take nonsense. So not the correct fight to choose from. Now, Spurs, now that they're actually up on the pitch, need to start attacking. They're not attacking enough. And I know I say it like it's their choice, but okay, in a good position, but they lose possession. I think Spurs, I don't know, their passing's not on, and it's not something I can say, oh, they need to do this to improve their passing. They just need to improve their passing. They're rushing it too much. I think they need to do what Spurs are doing, or what Arsenal are doing, and that's just to slow down the pace and think more. Like that, Rougelon, look, he won a foul there, but he had no aim with that pass. It was just to win possession back. Spurs getting into a good attacking area. Lucas Moura taking up. Arsenal have done that quite a bit. When it looks like Spurs are about to attack, Arsenal calls a foul and kind of end Spurs' momentum. Okay, let's hope Lucas Moura isn't injured. I think he's just rubbing off a bump. Yeah, he should be good, because that would be devastating for Spurs if they lost both Heung-min Son and Lucas Moura. That would be a big loss. But nope, he's up. And as I said, a bit of a tactical foul almost. But you know, whatever you have to do to slow down the momentum of your opponent. Harry Kane wins the ball back, gets it to Ndombele. Okay, now Arsenal or Spurs are starting to do that thing I said, where they slow down the pace a tiny bit, which is perfect. This is Millie. So hello, Millie. Hello, Millie. Okay, so half an hour into this game. As I said, I've liked the pace of this game. The pace of this game has been brilliant as of late. It's been a nice, fast, kind of very counter-attacking game, which I think going into this game is something we all expected. But once again, a bit disappointing not to see a team. Well, I guess half an hour you can't expect a team to score, but I'm expecting a goal before halftime for Arsenal. at least. They look like they should be. But you know what? Last 5 minutes, I think Spurs have had all the possession, so that could be promising for them. Weber gets it to Sanchez. Now that's a problem. Spurs are almost slowing the game down a bit too much, but let's see if they can do anything from this. Gets it to Ndombele. Can he get it to Rougelin on the wing position? No, he faces away from that. Gets it to Lucas Moura. I don't know. Arsenal are closing in on space. I don't see anything coming out of this for Spurs. But you know, it gets to Gareth Bale. Harry Kane. That's how you know Spurs have a problem. Harry Kane has to fall so far back. That's the problem. Like Harry Kane has to fall back, do the duties, and Harry Kane is winning more balls than anyone. But then there's no strike up front, so causing a bit of a dilemma. But you know, I have to say Harry Kane is up there in my opinion for player of the season. I think Harry Kane should be the Premier League player of the season this season. Oh, Lucas Moura kept the ball perfectly, has won the battle. Lamela, come on, Lamela. No, you had to pass back to Rougelin for it there. You've killed momentum completely. Weber gets it back to Sanchez. No, that's actually killed the momentum completely. That's killed it. Doherty gets it to Gareth Bale. Can Gareth Bale get it into the box? Beautiful ball. Can he meet? Yes, meets Rougelin. Lucas Moura. Oh, Lamela. Oh, my word. That is incredible. That was incredible. That was incredible. That was something else. That was something else. I enjoyed that. What a goal. A Rabona from Lamela. That was something else. That was beautiful. So Spurs get the first goal. I have to feel sorry for Arsenal because Spurs haven't had much chances, but you know, it's everything about that. I don't think Lamela could have scored a more beautiful goal in his entire career. That was, oh my God, that was disrespectful. He literally nutmegged Thomas Partey, and that there's not ever going to be a more beautiful goal than that. I'm sorry if I don't, like, if my reaction wasn't big enough. It caught me off guard. That was something else. Wow. Wow. Okay. That was a special goal. That was seriously special. Now Arsenal really have to. Now Arsenal are going to struggle because, as you can see, Spurs have dropped back quite a bit. I think they're going to be defensively difficult to break down now. Oh, pressure on Arsenal here. Brent Leno's had to run wide. Clears the ball. I still can't believe that goal. One attempt from Spurs and they get it, and I feel so bad for Arsenal. Arsenal have had 6 attempts, but all have like just missed. That Lamela goal is like, I'm never going to see a goal as beautiful as that. That was something else. That was something else. Hold on, I'm just going to close the door. Hold on, 1 second. Okay, I'm just closing this so Millie doesn't come. You missed the most beautiful goal like ever. Okay, coolio, I'm back. And my microphone has fallen against me. I bet you that sounded great. Okay, so Arsenal, as you can see, applying a lot of pressure up in attack, looking very, very good, very, very strong. Okay, can Alderweireld do anything with the ball? See, that's where Spurs lack, like that creative centre back like Arsenal have with David Luiz. Like Alderweireld had so much space to do something there, but he didn't quite have that. I don't know. He doesn't have that side to his play. Alderweireld is a very defensive centre back, which sounds weird to say that like as a negative comment, but I don't know. That's how I view it. Okay, Smith Rowe once again on the wing, and Sanchez clears it. Thomas Partey in a dangerous area, chips it over to Suarez. Can Suarez do anything with it? Oh, that almost that was on target. Well, I can't believe that's like the first thing on target that they've had this game because it was so random. You know what? I'm still in such a buzz over that goal. That was such a weird goal. Last 10-minute possession. Spurs have changed it around, They're starting to get more possession. They're looking a bit more dangerous. That's good. Well done to Spurs. What a goal. What a goal. I don't think Lamela will ever score anything as beautiful, or any player in the Premier League will ever score a goal as beautiful ever again. That was something else. I quite enjoyed that. Oh, Tierney gets it through to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe, is he onside? Yes, it seems to be. Oh, Lacazette, why would you miss that? Hit the post. Oh my. Okay, this is a game. This game is getting more exciting. Look, I said a high attacking tempo throughout the game so far, but you know what? I think Arsenal look like they could score before the end of the half. Oh, what a pass from Odegaard. Gets it to Saka. Lacazette, once again, doesn't get it on target. We've seen that way too many times so far this game. Unfortunately, Lacazette is one of those victims of those shots all the time where he'll be like in a totally clear position, but because of the angle, it will just be like impossible to get. But you know what? I think we've already seen our goal of the match so far. Okay, Gabriel gets the ball. Ooh, does a little dummy around Harry Kane. Oh, very close to being intercepted from Bale. Gabriel's playing dangerous there. I mean, look, if Spurs were on the counter attack, they would have been gone. Xhaka gets a beautiful ball into Lacazette. Lacazette is not in the box. He's now around the box, but once again, good defense from Spurs. Spurs have defended very well in this game, I have to say. Like, look, they struggle to get back. They're not the fastest defense, but you know what? They've done the deed. They've done their task so far. Oof, that replay of Arsenal hitting the post. That was so. Imagine if that goal was scored. This would have been like the best scoring North London derby in like forever. And it was by Cedric Suarez. Can you imagine that? That would have been something else, I'm telling you. Okay, Bernd Leno gets the ball to David Luiz. Arsenal find themselves once again in the same position in the fence where they have to somehow create something, which they're struggling, I will admit. Look, not to get up forward, but not even in the final third, in the box itself. They just don't know what to do. But up until that point, they're fine. Saka gets the ball in a good area, but is fouled. No, Saka's playing on the floor, and he is eventually fouled. Looking at the Spurs team, though, it's like a really brilliant attacking team. From fullbacks to actual attackers to midfielders, it's actually a very good attacking team. You can see why early on in this Premier League season, they had like the most goals in the league. Or even at the moment, I mean, in terms of world football, they have a lot of goals so far this season. So, it's no surprise, but 1-0 versus Arsenal, will it be enough with only 6 minutes left of the half? I'm not too sure. Oh, Cedric Suarez on a beautiful run, but is caught by Lucas Moura. Look, on either day, I'd say either team is too fast to catch for the defense, but obviously Spurs versus Arsenal, I think pace cancels out pace. That's something that's beautiful to see. Oh, yes, Saka got the ball. Can he get across into the box? No. Not quite, not quite. Suarez. Yes, gets it to, is that Martin Odegaard? Gets across into the box. But once again, it just meets a defender's header or defender's head. Arsenal just can't seem to deliver in the box itself. They're brilliant all over the field, but until they get into the box, Arsenal totally struggle with their attack. But Spurs have also, you have to give credit to Spurs because defensively they have definitely held Arsenal up a bit. I think both teams deserve a lot of credit for how they've played so far in this game. I've been very impressed with both teams so far. Yes, Lacazette gets the ball in the box. Is he going to try win a penalty? It almost looks like he's trying to. Saka's got the ball in the box. Very tricky with his feet. Have to be careful not to foul him. But Ndombele and Rujelin working so well together to create pressure and not give away a foul. That's perfect. Working in unison together. And once again, for Arsenal, have to pass it back to slow down the tempo. Oh, yes, Smith Rowe in a good attacking area once again. Can he get a shot off? No, he gets it to Tierney. Oh, once again, can't beat the first man. Arsenal, I don't get it. Like, they look brilliant everywhere except the box. I don't know why they're struggling so much in the box. Okay, there's going to be a corner. 3 corners to Arsenal already, That just shows how much they have been attacking and that they are a threat. But once again, it doesn't matter until you have to deliver that threat. Llewellyn, hey! Llewellyn, how are you? I hope you're doing well, man. Potato. Hi. Potato indeed. I have to say so. Okay. David Luiz can't necessarily create something there. Spurs got the ball. Okay. So this has been a tough game for both teams, I would say, going into this. But that goal from Spurs, what a wonder goal that was. But I don't know. I think games still could go either way. But saying that, it is such a tough game that I think any goal could be the deciding goal. Oh, to Odegaard, but off target. Good attempt. But Arsenal aren't getting their shots on target. Like that is the problem. Obviously, Arsenal have had way more attempts at goal than Spurs, but none of them on target, and that's obviously the main problem. That's just rubbing salt in the wound. They keep showing that Spurs goal over and over and over again. That's so insulting. What a brilliant goal that was, though, I have to say. Finn for Man United manager. Yeah, possibly. As I said, unfortunately, I won't be live streaming the Manchester United game after this. But yeah, you know what? I think I could do a decent job, as a United manager. I don't know. Being in charge would frighten me. Oh my word! Yes, Arsenal have equalised, and never in my life have I been happy for Arsenal to equalise. But it has been exciting football, and Odegaard has scored in 2 games in a row. Top form. I said going into this game it's going to be high attacking from both teams. Now, before the end of the half, it is 1-1. Arsenal have finally broken through that defense. It is going to be exciting. I keep my prediction of 3-2 for Spurs to win. But wow, Tierney gets a beautiful ball into the box. Absolutely no one marking Odegaard. And that's an easy goal. You're just not going to miss those. Brilliant from Arsenal. Odegaard must be a happy man. Looking at the Norwegian national team, they are looking strong in terms of, because obviously they've got Sorloth, they've got Joshua King, they've got Erling Haaland, they've got Odegaard. That attack, can we just mention how absolutely absurd and how incredible that attack is? That is unbeatable. Odegaard, well done on getting your first Premier League goal for Arsenal. And in a big competition like this, that's not too bad, hey? That's not too bad, I have to say. I think Arsenal can be very happy with themselves and Spurs for how they've played this first half. Obviously, 2 minutes added extra time. Look, going into this, I wouldn't say there should be a deserved winner at halftime. So I think a draw at halftime, I think represents both teams quite well. But obviously, Arsenal having more of the chances, just need to be on target a bit more. But wow, brilliant goals by both teams. Obviously, Lamella's being the better goal, but you know what? All goals, they count the exact same. Whether it's a half-field screamer or a penalty, a goal's a goal. Jose Mourinho is not a happy man. Hamza. Hi. It's good to see you again on one of these live streams. I hope you've been enjoying the game, if you've been watching the entire game. But Arsenal versus Spurs, it's been a good game. I'm enjoying the attack. Just saw Lamella's goal. Yes, wow. What a goal. Can we just admit, like, look, as a neutral, obviously, I don't really care but what a goal from Lamella. That has to, look, although not like from 50 yards away, that has to be contender for goal of the season, right? Like, that was really, really good. What's the score? The score at the moment is 1-1. Arsenal have scored. Odegaard has scored a goal from a Tierney assist. It is now the final minutes of extra time. Odegaard gets across into the box, but Spurs clear it away. Yeah, so it is currently 1-1 going into halftime. Both teams are looking incredible with attack, but Arsenal have had way more chances. They just haven't been taking them or putting them on target. Yeah, I've been enjoying them. Okay, half time. As I said, what I've learned so far from this half is both teams brilliant with their attack, as we expected, but defenses of both teams, I'd say, have been a bit more impressive than I initially anticipated. But you know what? End of the day, both teams playing really, really well, and I still think, look, obviously, absolutely anyone can win it. I would never put money on a bet like this at this stage. I think both teams genuinely could win it from this stage. And Smith Rowe, Smith Rowe has had an underrated game. He's played really, really well. So obviously, going into this, Hamza, I don't know what do you mean. You obviously said that you've just watched the Lamella goal. Are you watching this like recorded or anything, or how are you watching this? If you're not watching it at the same time as me, just obviously let me know down below. I'm interested if you're still watching. Yeah. Okay. I've been very impressed with both teams overall so far. I think it's been good. I think it's been great. I think it's been exciting. And I can't wait for the second half. Mm-hmm. I feel like 24/7 on these live streams, all I do is eat. Like, I'm not complaining. I'm quite happy. But you know what? I hope it improves your viewing experience as well. Yeah, but going into the end of this half, well, not into the end of the half, going into second half, it would be interesting to see if teams change what their tactics are, or if they both continue what they've been doing. Oh, Sunday, 21st of March, Rangers versus Celtic. Now that's going to be a good game. Okay, there we go. Food is done. Okay, so as I said, now looking at both of these teams, I feel like both of them have been very good on the wide attacking play, but where both teams have lacked is when it comes to central attack. I think Lacazette has missed obvious chances. Well, actually, Spurs in general, I don't know. They haven't gotten forward enough for me to really have an opinion on it. But otherwise, I might just go have myself a coffee break. Where's my coffee break? I've made a coffee break banner. There we go. Coffee break. Back. Coffee break. Back in 5. Coolio, I am back. I'm back. And yes, we are looking over Arsenal's attack at the moment. They're busy showing replays and obviously reviewing it during halftime. And as I said, I think Arsenal's attack has been far better than Spurs so far this game. I don't know if it's because Arsenal have kept winning the midfield battles, but I don't know. Spurs have been way too sloppy in giving the ball away. But both teams, I think, can be incredibly proud of themselves. I think Arteta maybe slightly more than Mourinho. But that's just because Spurs have given away sloppy balls. And I think, sounds quite bad, but I think Jose Mourinho has a higher standard of football than Arteta. He expects a bit more, which expected, and understandable. But looking at that Arsenal attack, look, like Spurs did not do well when it came to marking and actually tracking their opposite number. And they obviously just showed replays of Doherty versus Smith Rowe. And to be honest, I don't know. Doherty's defensive jobs this game hasn't been that great. He's done okay in attack, but wouldn't say I'm impressed. In terms of if I had to choose a player to watch so far this game, I think majority of people might say like Odegaard for that goal or Lamella for his goal, but I think Smith Rowe is the biggest shot in my opinion. He's made the best runs. It's just no striker or attacker has really just converted what he's let down or put down. People have been let down, but I think, as I said, going into second half, I'm excited and I have no idea what the second half entails. But for the viewer watching, who is ever busy watching at the moment, yeah, what's your verdict of the first half? Who do you think will score in the second half? Do you think anyone will score in the second half? Let me know. Um, yeah, but geez, I have to say I've been impressed with both teams by a long shot. I think Spurs have been composed at the back. It's just a matter of stepping up in the attack, obviously. What a beautiful look! Like Arsenal have hit the post twice in this game. You have to feel somewhat sorry for them. Like part of me wants to say that Arsenal should be in front, but if it's not on targets, then it is what it is. But Arsenal have done well to keep possession. I'd say that's why they are looking like the stronger team. Geez, Smith Rowe, what a beautiful shot he had in that first half to hit the post. I think he must be incredibly proud of how he's done. Well, unfortunately, he might not be because he didn't score that goal from long range. But what? He's by far been the most influential player on the pitch, which is sometimes better than being the actual goal scorer on the pitch. But going into this, 1-1 Arsenal versus Spurs. Second half, without a Bamyang even coming on for Arsenal at the moment. Going to be interesting to see. I wonder, like, Arsenal look like the better team without a Bamyang. I wonder what will happen if they add a Bamyang to that mix. I think it would be slightly disappointing because obviously they'll take off Smith Rowe. But it's anything can happen. Unless they maybe swap Lacazette and a Bamyang around. But I don't know. I don't see Arteta giving Lacazette the captain's armband and then substituting him later. I don't know. It's an odd one. It's an odd one. Let me move my camera slightly there. There we go. For a smooth taste. I wonder how Arsenal are. Look, I don't know if anyone's watching because my thing says zero views at the moment, which great. Or unless the number's wrong, but I wonder how Arsenal are going to dig themselves out of this rut. It's not looking good at the moment. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, if they end 10th place on the table, that's disappointing. That is. Let's hope that they are not like the next, like not QPR, but like a team like QPR or Blackpool, like a top team that goes down and gets relegated, like an Aston Villa almost. I hope that doesn't happen to Arsenal. But football's a funny game. Anything can happen to anyone. Any team can get promoted, relegated. I don't see it ever happening to Arsenal, but it would be interesting to see what path or what journey they go through over the next 4 or 5 years, I think. It's that time of night where I get gambling adverts. That's always the best. Gambling adverts are always the best to get at 7:30 in the evening while trying to watch my football. Do, 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 do. Flushton. Okay, so hopefully it shouldn't be too much longer now until it is the second half. Should probably only be in a minute or two, but yeah, as I said, I'm quite excited. I hope that both teams keep up that entertaining tempo because, as I said, as a neutral, this is a fantastic game to watch. But yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting day of football overall. Obviously, Manchester United play West Ham United after this. That's an exciting game. So, you know what? I think a lot of positions will change on the table once tonight is finished. But yes, let's continue with the North London derby. Obviously, the way things are currently sitting, I mean, teams move up in the world. I mean, well, Spurs, sixth place. Um, So obviously that would take them over Everton, which it's very annoying. An advert popped up and covered that. But you know, this moves Spurs about like 5 points out of the top four if they can keep the draw, which I think is exactly what they would want to do. Good to see Gareth Bale and Martin Odegaard talking to each other. It's like you forget they play at Real Madrid. Like they currently play at Real Madrid and they loaned out. That's something I forget. But yeah, Lamella, you know what? Lamella surprised me. Lamella surprised me. As I said, when Son went off and Lamella came on, I thought, nah, no way we'll just do anything. Okay, and Nicolas Pepe has just come on for Saka. Is Saka injured or something? That's a huge shock. Oh, spine injury for Saka, if I haven't misheard. That is huge. Arsenal without Saka, but you know what? Pepe is that player. He'll either perform very well or he won't perform at all. So we'll just have to see what player he decides to be today, that performing on the non-performing player. Yes, Gabriel gets it to Party. Yeah, but intercepted by Spurs, and Ndombele does a good job of keeping possession without being too rash. Gets it to Sanchez, to Alderweireld. Alderweireld decides to clear the ball, create less stress and pressure on the defense. Okay, Smith Rowe running down the wing. Can he create anything from it? Nope, passes the ball back. As I said, Smith Rowe, probably my player to watch so far for this game, or my man of the match. Gets it back to David Luiz. Can he create anything from the back? No, gets it to Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey, good run, but can't do anything with it. Loses possession. Gareth Bale, can he get it forward? Okay, he gets it to Lucas Moura. Spurs on a very good attacking area early on. Intercepted from getting to Harry Kane. I feel like Harry Kane would have scored that if it got to him. See, football is just a game of ifs. You always say if this, if that, as opposed to other aspects of life where it's if this, if that. No, I'm kidding. But no, Harry Kane, I feel like, I don't know. I haven't seen Harry Kane like at all this game, which is worrisome. But saying that, I haven't seen any of the Spurs attack this game. But for Harry Kane, one of the best strikers in the world, obviously, in my opinion, for him to be invisible, I don't know if he's touched the ball. I mean, I've seen him come back once or twice to win possession, then pass it up forward. But as a striker in the box, I don't think Kane's touched the ball, which is very disappointing. Sanchez clears the ball, gets it to David Luiz. Okay, Arsenal have possession once again, and Arsenal have been the better team on possession so far this game. I have to say that, but you know what? They're looking sloppy. It's like both teams have changed, or both teams have swapped around since halftime by the way they're playing. Saying that, it's only 2 minutes into the half. Okay, Lamella tracks the ball back, gets it to Dirty. Dirty gets it back to Sanchez. And Højbjerg seems to have fallen back a tiny bit for defensive support and also as a passing option. Sanchez gets it to Alderweireld. Okay, Reguilon finds Ndombele in a good position. But you know what? Kane is falling way too far back. Like Harry Kane has fallen literally to a midfield position and now there's no strike in the box. That is Spurs' problem. Like Harry Kane needs to get back in the box. I get it, what he's trying to do in the midfield position, but like genuinely by falling back like that, he's not going to score any goals, obviously. And there's no strike in the box. Like Lamella's not going to win a header in the box. Okay, Dirty wins the ball back, but goes straight back to Arsenal. This is not a game for like possession lovers. Like both teams have been awful, like with giving away possession. Oh yes, Højbjerg loses possession, unfortunately, gets it to Sanchez. Oh, but Smith Rowe, nope. Sanchez does a great job at winning it back. Sanchez has had a brilliant game. I have to say that. Normally, I'm not impressed, but today he's played well. Okay, David Luiz gets it back to Martin Odegaard, the goal scorer for Arsenal in the first half. Wonder if he'll do anything big again in the second half. Gabriel gets it to, okay, odd decision by Tierney to pass it like that, but Højbjerg wins it quite comfortably, gets it to Hugo Lloris, who had an incredible first half save. Oh, no, odd possession given away, but it goes straight to Hugo Lloris. I think Lacazette was offside anyway. But you know what? Both teams are giving away the ball in like quite odd, dangerous areas, and both teams, I don't know. I don't think we're done with seeing goals so far today. I think we could see another 2 goals in today's game. Okay, Smith Rowe wins the ball back with composure, gets it back to Tierney, gets it back to Gabriel. Okay, now to start the counter attack all over again. Harry Kane applying pressure, but not being successful. Okay, get the ball to Bernd Leno. Okay, so Arsenal are. I don't know. As I said, I think Arsenal and Spurs have like almost swapped their roles since the first half in the way that they're playing. Okay, Harry Kane gets it to Gareth Bale. Can Gareth Bale create anything? Okay, no one. Okay, mustn't get fouled. Oh, ball into the box. I could not see from that angle where the ball was going. I genuinely thought it went out, to be honest. Lamela and Smith Rowe get into a bit of a tangle. Smith Rowe looks very, very hurt from that. Lamela is a dangerous guy, you know. Like he genuinely, like he's actually like dangerous, as in he could hurt quite a few people. Smith Rowe had to retie his boot. Very exciting stuff. Tierney's been underrated this game. He's been brilliant on that left back side. As I said earlier, he's probably been the better Scottish left back so far this Premier League season, but I don't think he'll get selected over Robertson for Scotland. Luiz gets it to Lacazette. Lacazette has played one of those games where he just gets fouled the entire game. But I don't know if anyone's actually gotten a card from fouling Lacazette. He must be getting fed up. Oh, Suarez in a dangerous position, but Højbjerg does the job still, even from lying down. Jose Mourinho does not look happy. I think, as I said, I think both teams should be proud of how they've played so far in this game. Daniel Levy. Yes, Højbjerg. Oh, loses possession once again. No, Spurs are just losing possession left, right, and center. Okay, Tierney, can he? Oh, yes, he sees. Oh, yes, Sanchez blocks the ball that would have gotten to Pepe, and I think Pepe genuinely would have scored if he kept onto that. Oh, yes, high intensity in the midfield. Both teams really are fighting for possession, which I'm enjoying that quite a lot in this game. I have to admit, both teams. I don't know. As I said, I think we could. I'm hoping to see 1 or 2 more goals at least in this game. Okay, so Cedric Suarez with the throne. Cedric Suarez has been an underrated transfer. You know, I didn't think of it much when he came from Southampton, but you know, when he's played, you've noticed him. He's that good, which is weird because like normally, obviously, Bellerin would be there, but Suarez is a great attacking option. Pepe, can he do anything with it, or does Højbjerg have him on lockdown? Seems to be so. Spurs doing decent with their man marking. Odegaard wide, okay, but very skillful on the ball, very hard to tackle. And ball is given to Lucas Moura. Okay. Mikel Arteta doesn't look too happy or pleased with his team either, by the looks of things. Oh, Arsenal almost got through on the attack there, but there are calls from Arsenal players calling for a handball, which don't know. I'd need a replay on that. Obviously, I can't see from that close, but Arsenal, can they create something from this position? No, it doesn't look like it. David Luiz, can he pop a ball over into the attack? I think that's exactly what Arsenal need. But once again, I think you'd need a Bamyang up front for height. Okay, ball gets to Smith Rowe, as I said, been arguably the best attacker so far in this game. Oh, yes, okay. Hugo Lloris catches the ball quite comfortably. Boots the ball up front. Can you get it to... Okay, David Luiz and Gabriel work well in unison. Oh, no, bit of an odd clearance by Gabriel, considering it went straight up. Gets it to Partey, gets it to David Luiz. Can David Luiz clear the ball? Gets it to Xhaka. Xhaka's been very quiet this game, but I don't think you expect to see a defensive midfielder throughout the whole game, to be honest. Okay, Thomas Partey pops the ball over for absolutely no one. Hugo Lloris saves it from being a corner, gets it to being a line thrown, but I don't know if that was that worth it. I guess there are tall players at Arsenal that you don't want to face in a corner. Okay, Smith Rowe lying on the floor. Okay. Oh, Gareth Bale using a beautiful bit of skill there and cleared quite safely. Very physical game. That's something I've noticed. Very physical game. Oh, Xhaka controls the ball beautifully, gets it to Thomas Partey. Can Thomas Partey do anything with it? Gets it to Suarez. Can Suarez pick a pass? No. Can Thomas pick a pass? Yes, Odegaard gets it to Lacazette. Lacazette gets a shot and straight to Hugo Lloris, who spills it, but still collects it safely. Okay, that was a bit intense. That was Martin Odegaard's had a fantastic game. I have to say that he's been quiet from time to time, but he's definitely had spells where he's very, very noticeable. But those noticeable moments obviously are the ones that are going to give Arsenal points if they get points from a game like this. Okay, Spurs tracking back in defense. They're going to play it slow. Both teams, that's the exciting thing about a 1-1 draw at this moment, because both teams have proven they can attack and both teams will want to definitely get a win. No team is going to sit back and be happy with the draw. Okay, Arsenal once again win it back in the midfield position from poor passing from Spurs. And because of that, they pass it back for control once again. Tierney, can Tierney pick a pass? No, once again, they pass back. I don't know. By the way Arsenal are playing, I don't know if they're going to come back and score, to be honest. Oh, Sissoko coming on for Spurs. I don't know if that's going to be a game-winning change. Look, it obviously could be, but I don't know. Oh, for Gareth Bale. So wait, are Spurs locking down? Are they going into a defensive mode, taking off Gareth Bale? I don't know, man. Oh, Bale going off for Sissoko. That's an odd one, man. Oh, Bale does not look happy going off. I wouldn't be either, but at the same side, we haven't seen Bale at all this game, which is a pity because he's been in form, but yeah, is what it is, I guess. No, Bale looks very unhappy with coming off. Obviously sitting next to Sonso. I don't know what Jose's thinking, man. I don't think that's Spurs want to win the game, or I don't think Jose Mourinho is setting up to win. Rather, looks like he's setting up to get a draw, Because obviously, no Son, obviously through injury going off, and Lamela, look, he's been good on, but I don't know, to take Bale off without Son on the pitch is a bit of a costly error, in my opinion. Okay, Hugo Lloris wins the ball comfortably once again. Rujelin gets it to Højbjerg, gets it to Sissoko. Sissoko's first touch of the game. First half possession and second half possession. Okay, so Spurs have pulled it back quite a bit, both very similar. But Arsenal also, obviously, with the bulk of possession. I don't know. They haven't done enough with it, in my opinion. I mean, they've had their chances, but they haven't gotten them on target. Which, obviously, if your shot's not on target, you're not going to score. Okay, Spurs still have possession, gets it through to Lucas Moura. Oh no, to Ndombele. Ndombele taken out completely. No foul there, oddly enough. Okay, Shaka in a dangerous position, gets it wide to Tierney. Hopefully Doherty can mark him because Tierney is very dangerous with his crosses into a box. Ooh, Doherty has the perfect interception there. Okay, can he get it up forward to Harry Kane? Okay, no, gets it to Lamela. Gets it to Ndombele, who gives it straight to Shaka. What an awful pass that was. Tierney got the ball once again. Is no one watching my live stream? Have I gone quiet? I haven't had a comment in about half an hour. I think I'm alone here. I don't think anyone's watching. That's very sad. That's very depressing. Poor Lacazette, like I swear he's been like, oh well, there's Thomas Partey, but that's clearly a dive. But Lacazette's been fouled throughout the whole game, and I think he's fed up with all the fouls. Martin Odegaard, can he find anyone in the box? Gets it over to Tierney. Tierney, can he be dangerous on the ball? Fast pace and playful with the ball. Okay, well done, Tierney. But unfortunately, nothing comes from that. Okay, let's see. Can Arsenal do anything from this position, from this corner? Once again, they've got big physical players. I'm expecting to see something from David Luiz in the box. Obviously, being the big, tall, like one of the best headers in the Premier League, in my opinion. Pepe crossing the ball into the box. Okay, Martin Odegaard gets it to Tierney. I don't know. Have they wasted the opportunity here to hit the ball, to cross the ball in? Yeah, unfortunately, they lose possession. Lucas Moura gets it to Lamela, gets it. Okay, once again, they lose possession. I don't know. Spurs have been awful with giving away possession, and Jose Mourinho will not be happy with that, like whatsoever. Okay, Pepe gets it to David Luiz. Can David Luiz create anything? Oh, still on the ball. Gets it to Pepe, but no, ball is lost. Oh, wait, no, ball is still in the box. Okay, cleared by Sanchez. Okay, Martin Odegaard, or was that Smith Rowe? No, it's Odegaard on the ball. Pops it through to Pepe. Pepe can be dangerous. Have to be careful not to foul him in the box. Okay, Suarez now with the ball on the right-hand side. You know what? Arsenal have had many opportunities to cross it into the box, but as I said, they've got no tall physical attackers to get it. Thomas Partey takes a shot, but like literally not even close. No party for Partey. Okay, looks like Dele Alli could be coming on for Spurs. I think that is Spurs' final substitution, which I think Dele Alli could make the difference. Depending on who he comes on for. I'm assuming Ndombele. Yeah, Ndombele. Okay. Good to see. I think Dele Alli could be the difference maker. Or Dele Alli could be the difference maker in a game like this because they've got a bit too many defensive players on the moment for Spurs. And Dele Alli's been looking all right lately. Recently scored a bicycle kick in the Europa League. It's not looking bad. Got a questionable haircut with a hairline, but what? We won't question that. Not that I'm one to comment about a hairline. Heung-min Son and Gareth Bale both on the bench for Spurs. That's a problem. Oh yes, Arsenal and a great attacking. What a penalty! Penalty. Okay, is that what I've always been saying? That's what I've said since day one. Sanchez is so poor with discipline, but you're going to have to look at VAR for that. I didn't see that close enough to see if anything came from that. Pepe, beautiful ball into Lacazette. No, he fluffed the shots long before. Did he? No, my word, you can't. No. I think Lacazette's playing off a huge mistake he did there. I wouldn't give that as a penalty, to be honest. Like Lacazette missed that shot by a long chance. I don't know. It could be because he did take down Lacazette and obviously prevented him from maybe taking another shot, but it is given, unfortunately. Lacazette obviously been fouled the whole game where it was inevitable. Sanchez bad with fouls, inevitable. Oh, this is going to be costly. I feel somewhat sorry for Spurs, like that being one of the ways they concede. That's a pity. That's questionable. Okay, and it is going to be Lacazette who takes the spot kick. I hope Hugo Lloris can save this, just because he's had a brilliant game. And I feel like, I don't know, such a great attacking game. I don't want a penalty to be the deciding factor. I feel like that's, I don't know, it doesn't justify like the game. Okay, let's see. Can Lacazette? I'm assuming he will score from the set piece. Takes a shot and bottom right corner. As I said, what a salty way if that's the winner. I don't want that to be the winner. Lacazette celebrating in front of the camera. Relax. It was a penalty that was questionable. I hope that's not the winner. What a dead way if that's the winner. Both teams have been brilliant on attack, but if that dodgy penalty is the decider, then that's disrespectful to the way the game's gone. For Arsenal 2-1. I don't know. I can't believe Lacazette missed that by a long shot, but saying that Davinson Sanchez dive was absolutely reckless. Now, one thing I'm looking forward to is the Jose Mourinho interview after this. I can't wait to see what he says about that. Yeah, Davinson Sanchez can't be happy with that. That's such a I don't know. Once again, probably was a penalty in hindsight, but I don't know. What a dead way if that's the decider of the game. I feel so sorry for everyone part of this game if that's the decider. Arsenal obviously would be very happy with that. Haven't been in amazing form, so to get a win versus Spurs would be great. But as I said, this game isn't like as good as it used to be in terms of on the list of rivalries. Or I don't know. They're both mid-table Premier League teams at the moment. They need to improve on that. Ooh, okay. So Jose Mourinho. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Okay, so I see Arsenal are getting a Aubameyang ready, so it's going to be interesting to see what that does to the game. And obviously, Willian is also warming up a bit. So I wonder, would Arsenal go more attacking or more defense? I feel like they should be more defensive as opposed to putting more attackers on the pitch. Dele Alli got the ball in a good area. Can he? Yes, gets it to Dirty. Dirty, oh, absolutely goes around the Arsenal defense, but it is one back. Okay, can Arsenal do anything with the ball here? Nope, gets it forward to Davinson Sanchez. Now, the last thing Sanchez needs to do is make a mistake at the back. That would not cap off the night very well. I feel sorry. I feel sorry if Spurs lose this because that penalty is such a bad. I don't know, to summarize the game up, like if that's the winner of such a brilliant attacking game, then it's really done the game bad. It's done the game quite dirty. Attempts 13 attempts from Arsenal this game and 3 on target versus 1 attempt from Spurs, 1 on target. I can't believe Spurs, with their amazing attack, have only gotten 1 attempt. Not just 1 on target, 1 attempt in total. That is shocking. Unfortunately, Jose Mourinho teams have potential to do that. Obviously, I remember that at Manchester United. Yeah, but to do that with the Spurs team, I don't know. There's actually no excuse for it. So I'm interested to see what Jose Mourinho says about the game. I wonder if he's going to have any excuses or if he's, I don't know. He doesn't normally admit that, oh, the team just played bad. Ooh, Hoiberg gets a reckless tackle in there. Now we're getting to that stage of the game where everyone gets desperate from Spurs and there's lots of fouls and hopefully not too many yellow cards. But yeah, it's getting to that point of the game where it's become quite a dirty game, unfortunately. Hoiberg's got a ginger beard, like that's odd. That's like strange. Oh, actually, it's not. I think lots of guys with dark hair actually have ginger beard. Okay, now Arsenal with David Luiz behind the ball. Is he going to go? I'm assuming if no, David Luiz isn't taking it, and that means I'm assuming the cross will go to it will be a pass as opposed to a shot. Although saying that, Shaka can score from these kinds of distances, but it does look like he's getting ready to deliver it to David Luiz. Which from that angle, that was never going to threaten the goal. Yes, can Spurs get on the counter attack? Gets it to Rougelon, gets it over to Dirty. Careful Smith Rowe, high intensity there. Gets it to Lamela. Unfortunately, Arsenal, I do have to say, like, although that shouldn't be the winning goal, do deserve to win, in my opinion, just have been the better team. Another yellow card. Yeah, it's getting to that stage where it's yellow card after yellow card. Ugh. Thomas Partey lands square on his face. Lamella's dirty and dangerous. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You do not want to go up against Lamella. I think you could break your legs. Okay, now Arsenal, can they do something from this free kick? About 20 minutes left in this game. Now, do I think Spurs can win this? I'm not sure Spurs can win this anymore. I think anything can happen by the way this game's going, but I don't know. I think Arsenal will win this, or it's going to be a draw, unfortunately. Okay, ball goes over to Gabriel. Gabriel clears it quite comfortably and almost creates a beautiful pass for Lacazette. Okay, Lucas Moura on the ball, uses his pace. Lucas Moura, he can be so deadly on the counter attack. Gets it wide to Rugelin. Rugelin gets it back to Højbjerg. Højbjerg passes it but falls over, so that's one man down. Harry Kane gets a... Oh, that was almost perfect to Dele Alli. Oh, what a cross that was. I swear, Harry Kane can be a different animal when he wants to. Like, assists and goals this season. He's changed his game, but unfortunately, haven't seen enough of him today in the goal box. Unfortunately, this game hasn't been enough of a threat. Lucas Moura gets the ball back to Sanchez. Sanchez, can he get the ball forward? To Lamella, to Sissoko, to Højbjerg, to Dele Alli. It's actually a really good Spurs midfield when they're all in form. It's just very rare that they're all in form. Okay, Lamella, can he do anything? Højbjerg gets it wide to Rugelin once again. Is he going to use that pace against Pepe? Unfortunately, it's the one player you can't really use pace against. Yes, can Lamella? Oh, Lamella almost scores his second of the match with a great header, but unfortunately straight at the goalkeeper. Harry Kane's deliveries can be so dangerous, but unfortunately no one's met them in the box. And unfortunately no one's brought great deliveries to Harry Kane in the box. Oh, Pepe with dangerous pace. Is he going to get another for Arsenal? Gets it to Lacazette. Lacazette gets it back to Xhaka. Xhaka, is he going to find anyone? Unfortunately not. It does get to Smith Rowe, though. Gets it to Tierney. Lots of pace on the wing there. And Alderweireld clears it quite comfortably. Gets it to Sissoko. To Lamella. But a bit sloppy with possession. And a foul. I don't know. I'm surprised this game doesn't have more yellow cards in it, by the way. It's been a very dirty, sloppy game. Okay, 20 minutes left of this game. Let's see if we can get anything from it. Okay, Sanchez pops it over. I still think that Spurs miss their Eriksen. I think Christian Eriksen is the kind of player that they miss in their squad. Oh, you know what? I thought Kieran Trippier was underrated. And I mean underrated in the sense that you didn't really realize Kieran Trippier was in the squad until he left. At that point, you realize that they missed that kind of player, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. They're missing a creative player that's not either Son or Kane, and now that Son's out the game. I don't know. I hope Son's not out long term. I hope he's back for the next game. I hope it's not like, I hope it's more cramps than it is hamstring. But being so early on in the game, I doubt that it was, just a cramp. I don't know. Maybe it could be. Okay, David Luiz, can he deliver a good ball? Gets it to Odegaard quite comfortably. Gets it to Cedric Suarez, who's had a brilliant game. Gets it to Pepe. So much pace, and surely another goal has to be scored here. Pepe straight into Alderweireld's legs. Oh, this is not looking good for my predictions for Spurs to lose to Arsenal. It's so weird. Like that's I don't know. Spurs lose games that they really shouldn't, to be honest. Oh yes, well done, Hugo Lloris wins the ball back quite comfortably. Come on, get up forward, players. Harry Kane, we need you up front. Gets it to Alderweireld. Can't do much with it yet. Sissoko, can he deliver a deadly ball? Okay, now let's see. Can Spurs create anything with the last 16 minutes of the game? Oh, gets it to Harry Kane, gets it to Lamela. No, unfortunately loses possession once again. Okay, Arsenal still got possession. Okay, Thomas Partey. You know what? Arsenal have had a comfortable amount of possession here. They're looking quite comfortable. Okay, Shaka. Unfortunately, I think we've gotten to that stage where the last 15 minutes, Arsenal are just going to lock down defensively and try to keep as much possession as possible. They're just going to lock out and try to win the game. Which I wonder if Arsenal can finish above Spurs this season. It's unlikely, but it's not impossible. Ooh, Gabriel taken out. Ooh, Harry Kane absolutely destroys Gabriel. That must hurt. Okay, can Sanchez do anything with it? I feel so bad that if that penalty is genuinely the reason the game's. Oh my word, Lamela red card. That is not good for Spurs. They've made all their substitutions. Now Gareth Bale off, Son off, Lamela off red card. Lamela, you can't argue about a red card. I still remember that Manchester United game. You can't argue about a red card. Don't you dare. That was an elbow to the face, though. That's how it works. That's how it works. That's red card. That is red card. You have to there's no two ways about it. You elbow a player in the face, and normally that can be a red card by itself, but you had a yellow before that. That's a yellow. Red card. That's how it works. Now Spurs. Now there's no chance Spurs are winning this now. As I said, no Gareth Bale, no Son, no Lamela. Game's done. Game's done. Arsenal have won this. Well done, Arsenal. And Lamela is one of those players. His discipline is one of the worst I've ever seen. Now, whether that was a yellow card, though, I don't know. It looked a lot more dangerous, like as it went, like actually, like during the game. But looking at the replays, I don't know. That's, as I said, that's just karma for what Lamela did versus versus Martial versus in the United game. But it is not looking good for Spurs, I have to say. Jose, he's going to have one of the most interesting interviews we've ever seen, I think. Okay, Smith Rowe, definitely one of the best players on the pitch, goes off for Willian. And then I think I saw who else went? I saw Tierney go off, I think. Or was it just that attacking sub? Yeah, just that attacking sub. You know what? Smith Rowe can be very happy with himself. He can be proud. Smith Rowe can be very proud of himself, I think. Look, I think Spurs have to really like create a miracle here if they want to win. I don't see it happening. Okay, Dirty, can he pass the ball into the box? Can he get a good throw in? Dele Alli, beautiful on the ball. Keeps it to Sissoko, gets it to Dirty. Oh, beautiful run. Ooh, that was a dangerous tackle and a half. Was that won by Xhaka? I think that was a clear tackle, I think. Dangerous tackle, though. Dangerous. If you dive in with both feet, that is dangerous, though. Surprised of that. I don't know. I'm somewhat surprised that's not a penalty, to be honest. And in terms of going in with both feet, we've heard that argument before. Oh, Harry Kane gets a header in the box, but doesn't amount to much. I don't know. Spurs are not. They're not going to be a threat now without like any of their main attackers, bar Kane. What a buzzkill. What a letdown. I don't know. Spurs have really been their own downfall, to be honest. I don't know. There's been no point in this game, bar when they actually got the lead where they've looked like they are going to win this game, to be honest. I think literally they've had that one chance on target, and that was it. That was like their only attempt. Which odd game for Lamela. Scored easily. Oh, yes, Harry Kane. Harry Kane, oh, no, but drifts wide. Doesn't get that central chance. Gets it over, but doesn't get it to anyone. Oh, lots of pressure in the box. But, yo, what an odd game for Lamela. Getting probably the best goal he'll ever score and then gets a red card. It's a bit of an odd one. What do you take away from that? I guess considering Spurs are losing, I guess he would prefer to have gotten the win, I guess. Prefer. That's a very American way of saying that. Dele Alli gets it up to Sissoko, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, one man down on the pitch versus the intensity of this Arsenal team. It will cost you. It will cost you. Unfortunately, the attacking threat is gone from Spurs. Well, I say that. They haven't had an attacking threat all game. They've needed to pick this up for a very long time now. David Luiz gets the ball into Nicolas Pepe, gets it back to Thomas Partey. Oh, David Luiz looks so upset with that. Nah, it's just not good enough from Spurs, to be honest. And Arsenal, they've given away the ball way too many times in the midfield as well. I don't know. The game's kind of killed off since halftime. Halftime was amazing. I think obviously both managers had their halftime team talks, and I don't know, whatever they said, I don't think any of the managers, said what needed to be said. Now, if there's a chance for Spurs to win, this is it. Can they score from the... Oh, they win the ball, but unfortunately not on target. And then Arsenal going to start the counter-attack. Willian on the ball, gets it back to Gabriel. Can Gabriel pop it over to meet Lacazette? No, it does not meet Lacazette, but goes straight back to Xhaka. Now, can Odegaard create anything? Okay, Pepe with his pace, you expect him to do something, but there's not enough Arsenal players forward for that. Okay, gets it forward to Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard, great with the skill on the ball. Okay, gets it back to Thomas Partey, to Suarez. Partey's passing has been awful. His passing, I don't think he's completed a pass in the last 10 minutes. Huebia. Okay, Sissoko, you'll expect Spurs to really push up high. Last 9 minutes of the game, look, they need to literally all or nothing to win this game. Even if it means they lose by more, they need to give all or nothing. Lucas Moura had to drop back a tiny bit. Where's Harry Kane? In more of a wing position, I guess. And you know what? Foul for Xhaka on Lucas Moura. Is it going to be given to Xhaka? Yeah, okay. Xhaka getting a yellow card. It's inevitable, to be honest. I don't know if he's gone one game off his career without a card. Ugh, dangerous one, though. Okay, now we're going to have to see... Look, Spurs are getting a lot of set pieces now, but can they actually get a winner? That's the question. Okay, I'm assuming, look, it's too far away to try and score. I'm going to assume Lucas Moura is going to cross it into the box for Harry Kane. But you know what? I'm feeling something special about this free kick. I say that. Nothing's probably going to come from it, but I'm hoping for something special. Okay, Lucas Moura gets it in. Can it meet Harry Kane? Yes! Oh. Ruled out. I genuinely thought Harry Kane got the equalizer. No, man. Come on, VAR. Show me that replay. I thought Harry Kane, I told you I felt something special about that free kick. I felt a goal, but it was offside, unfortunately. It was offside. And by a fair amount, unfortunately. Nah, that sucks. I don't know, man. That's like the only time in terms of actually getting a shot on target I've seen Harry Kane all game. Like, it's the only chance I think he's had all game or attempt, but Yeah, offside, unfortunately. But you know, it's promising. I think Spurs have gotten a lot of set pieces lately, and if they can keep getting them, I think they could maybe get a equalizer. Let's hope. Lucas Moura wins the ball back. Ooh, goes all the way back to Bernd Leno, but let's be honest, he's not going to mess it up. Bernd Leno is one of those goalkeepers who doesn't really mess up his passes, I have to say. And it's very rare to see, like Hugo Lloris, for example, someone you'll always see mess up passes. Well, not always, but you'll see it from time to time. But I have to say I'm impressed with Bernd Leno as a goalkeeper. Okay, Hugo Lloris, can you just boot it up for Harry Kane? Oh, Harry Kane, can he get the ball from David Luiz? No, David Luiz, nice and composed, gets it to Tierney. Oh, Tierney absolutely runs circles around Ndombele. Oh, not Ndombele, Sissoko, sorry. Party to Lacazette. Lacazette gets it to Odegaard. Oh, Arsenal once again on another counter-attack, and I can see a goal coming from long range. No, Odegaard decides not to shoot. Gets it to Willian, one of his first touches of the game. So Odegaard to Xhaka, to Gabriel, probably going to pass it back to the goalie. Yep, back to Bernd Leno. Yeah, Arsenal are trying to see out the game, I think. But I do respect the fact that it looks like Arsenal are going for another goal. They're not totally killing it out and just parking the bus. But as I said, Spurs had actually more chances now that there's no Gareth Bale, Lamela, or Son on the pitch. But this is not promising for Spurs in terms of future games, considering Son could be injured long term if it is hamstring. Obviously, Lamela would miss the next game, and Gareth Bale, I don't know, too unpredictable with former, unfortunately. Okay. Aldwell boots it up front. Gets it to Dele Alli. Unfortunately, can't quite win it. Dele Alli is someone who just actually needs to do more. You actually just don't see Dele Alli anymore. And he's a shadow of what he was 2 years ago, to be honest. Like, remember, he was like a 20 goal, like a season Premier League player, and then just like fell off the face of the earth, to be honest. Which is weird because Spurs in general have gotten better, so I don't know how Dele Alli has gotten worse. But it happens, unfortunately. Lucas Moura in a great position to Harry Kane. Oh, but David Luiz wins the header. Now that's like an underrated rivalry there in terms of like battles in the box. David Luiz versus Harry Kane. Both very experienced players. I think David Luiz has picked up in the last year or two. Like we've heard conversations about like David Luiz like not being a good centre back, but I don't know. I've always rated him to an extent. I think he's good, but I don't know. Sometimes he does fail with his clearances. But other than that, he's solid. Okay, Lucas Moura cross into the box. Oh, but this time can't meet Harry Kane. It's met by Bernd Leno. Oh, Rougelon doesn't do much with it. And unfortunately, the attack is killed out. 3.5 minutes left of regular playing time. You know what? Spurs have had their fair amount of chances. I'll give it to them. If they were going to score, it would be now. But I don't know if I see it. Okay, William gets it to Tierney. Okay, can Spurs win possession back? And it goes to another throw-in. Yeah, time's definitely running out for Tottenham. They don't... I don't know, man. As I said, it's such a buzzkill in my opinion that specific penalty is the game decider, if that's it. Like, what a great attacking first half, and if that's the decider, that's such a buzzkill, to be honest. I mean, think, the attack in the first half, I mean, just absolutely brilliant by both Spurs and Arsenal, and now for that, I don't know, it's odd. And Aubameyang can't be happy not getting any play time in a game like this. He won't be happy. It's obviously a big game. I don't know what Arteta's thinking, obviously, but I don't know, to take off Lacazette and it's not even Aubameyang coming on. Can't be happy. But El Neni, he can be a solid midfielder, but whether he'll do the job, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Okay. Lucas Moura, brilliant. Oh, yes, but fouled. Was he not? Yeah, he was. Okay. Thought so. Okay, this really is going to be like Spurs' last chance. Everyone's going forward. As I said, it is one of those games where, or it has got into that stage of the game where everyone has to put everything, even if it means they lose. That was a bit of a soft free kick for Harry Kane for him to go down like that. Like he genuinely, like he jumped up, landed on his belly. I don't agree with that, man. Like, look at him. Look at him. Oh, what is that? What is that? You know, it would be the best thing in the world if Spurs scored this free kick. Then I'd be quite a happy guy. I'd be happy if this ended as a draw, you know. Arsenal 35% possession in the last 10 minutes, you know. That just shows Spurs' mindset and attitude as of late. They definitely come back attacking wise, I'd say. Okay, and I think that's Shaka lying on the floor. Oh no, it's Cedric Suarez, so that no one can get through at the bottom. I don't know. I kind of think something special could happen here. It's weird though seeing Harry Kane like, yeah. Oh my word! What a oh my word! Hell! Whoa! That was incredible. Hitting the post, going straight. Oh, that is so unlucky for Spurs. I knew something special would happen there, but Gabriel, what a great job you did there. I did not expect that from Spurs. That would have been free kick of the season, bouncing straight out. Another shot's taken. Oh, and Gabriel headers it away. What a great job he did there. Look how close that was for Kane, man. Oh, and it would have been Sanchez to get the equalizer. That would have redeemed it earlier. Okay, dirty. They're still attacking. Spurs are still attacking. Don't let the ball go out. Yes, okay. Few seconds left with obviously extra time. Let's hope something can come for it. Out of it for Spurs. Come Sanchez. Careful, careful. William's going to catch you. William's going to catch you. Get it to Hugo Lloris. Now, everyone, come. Everyone get up. Everyone get up. Come on. Attack, attack, attack. Oh, yes. Okay. Can another attack come from that? No. 5 minutes extra time, you know, that is a lot. That is a lot. 5 minutes. Like something, I think something has to happen here. I'll be surprised if something doesn't come from. Oh, Lucas Moura gets it. Oh, that's the problem. I've always realized when it comes to football, it's like the strangest thing. Like when it comes to extra time, the team that needs to score can never land a successful pass. And it's like the oddest thing, like ever. And it's not even a matter of sometimes, it's like all the time. Like passing gets sloppy in extra time when you're under pressure. This is actually, I feel so sorry for Spurs because although I would say Arsenal, like, I would say almost to an extent deserve to win, I don't feel like Spurs deserve to lose, which is like a weird thing to say, but I don't know. I feel sorry for Spurs. Questionable red card, questionable penalty. I don't know. And then obviously they've hit the post multiple times. But saying that, Arsenal hit the post twice in the first half. So does it level out? Not too sure. Oh, you can see Harry Kane is so tired up front, but he's the only one there. He has to make the effort. Okay, about 3.5 minutes left of extra time. Shame, poor Harry Kane. You can see how tired he is, but he has to make that effort with that run. Oh, Sanchez wins the ball in a great area, but unfortunately goes straight back to Arsenal feet. Tierney, so much. How does Tierney have so much space and energy, like at the end of the game? Like, I don't get it. Are they showing that free kick again? That would have been such a free kick, you know? And that goal would have been even better. I feel so sorry for Sanchez. That's so unlucky. Kane's been quiet all game, but like the two chances Kane's had all game have been brilliant. Obviously, his offside goal and that free kick that hit the post. I mean, you don't get much unluckier than that. I'm sorry, Harry Kane. Oh, but yeah, this is actually it hasn't been a disappointing game. I've actually thoroughly enjoyed watching this game, I have to say. Ball up and over. Can it get to Harry Kane? Harry Kane pops it over, but doesn't amount to anything. And there we go. They'll probably be like Spurs' last attack, I'd imagine. Mikel Arteta must be very happy with himself. This is a monumental win for him. Obviously, Arsenal 10th place on the table. They must be moving up in the world. I'd imagine so. Hugo Lloris pops it over, gets it to Doherty. Still got pace. Oh, a bit of a dodgy pass, hospital pass. Yes, Harry Kane, can he win the ball? No, he cannot. Okay, so Spurs still have possession. Gets it to Lucas Moura, gets it to Højbjerg. Okay, Dirty, can you... Come on, find Dele Alli. Gets it to Dele Alli. Sanchez. Similar situation. Lucas Moura. Oh, what a run from Lucas Moura. Free kick in an incredible area. Okay, come on. There has to be a goal here. Come on, Spurs. Given away from... Was it Martin Odegaard who gave it away? Lucas Moura is dangerous on the ball, like you can't tackle him. I guess that's what you get from a Brazilian attacker. Like they're just bound to be good on the ball. Now, was that a free kick though, in my opinion? Yeah, they caught his feet. Oh, this is a great, come on. Okay. So Spurs, you would hope, have to do something brilliant. And Nicolas Pepe sitting next to Harry Kane, like listening and like, okay, what's this free kick going to be? Trust as well. I don't know if Cedric Suarez is putting his arm out. Like if it hits his arm, like game over. Okay, now can Harry Kane score this? Come on. I think Rugelin might take this, to be honest. No? Oh, how good would that have been? Harry Kane is a dangerous man, but unfortunately it has not worked out for him today. Wow. That's unfortunate. That's very highly unfortunate. And with 10 seconds left, is that game? That's probably game, I have to say. Yeah, that's probably game. Heung-min Son watching from the side. Oh, it's such a pity he had to go out with injury. This game would have been a different story if he didn't get injured, I have to say. Probably. And as I said, hopefully it's not long term. Okay, now showing Lacazette on the bench. Yeah, I don't know. I think Lacazette was a huge part to why Arsenal won in terms of winning fouls. Now, obviously, scoring the penalty, not the most luxurious way to or not the most, I don't know, not the best way to decide a win, in my opinion. This is the Manchester United fan. Okay, Rugelin pops it over, and that is it. Game is over. 2-1. Arsenal have won, and as I said, both teams have been attacking really, really well. But second half, I don't know, teams absolutely swapped around. Obviously, that red card was huge, whether that was a red card or not. I kind of agree with it either way, whether it wasn't, whether it was. Obviously, it was a second yellow card. Yeah, but that red card was the defining moment for Spurs. But saying that, Spurs had more chances once Lamela was sent off, but taking Gareth Bale off and losing Heung-min Son did cost them hugely. And you can see Sanchez having an argument with the refs there, which I understand he's frustrated, but arguing with the referee at this stage after the game, you're not going to get anything from it. Let's be honest. Like you're not going to, I don't know. You're not going to get anything. Like the ref's not going to say, okay, well, let's take it back and undo it then. But well done to Martin Odegaard, scored his first Premier League goal. And guys, that'll probably be it for my stream. As I said, great attack from both teams, but second half, that red card was the defining moment. And I feel sorry for Davinson Sanchez. But guys, that'll be it. Obviously, subscribe if you are not subscribed to this channel for more live streams. And like this video, all the good stuff. And that would, as I said, probably be it. But guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers. Bye. Good to see you again.